What if I told you that some of the most expensive cruise upgrades are also the biggest waste of money? Every year, thousands of Carnival, Royal Caribbean, MSC, and NCL passengers spend hundreds, sometimes even thousands, of dollars on upgrades they barely use. Cruise lines know exactly how to make these extras sound irresistible, and by the time many travelers realize they weren't worth it, it's too late. In this video, you'll discover the 13 cruise upgrades you should never pay for, along with smarter alternatives that can save you serious money. And trust me, upgrade number 7 surprises even experienced cruisers. 1. Upgrading to a balcony cabin on every cruise. A balcony cabin isn't always the upgrade it's made out to be. Most passengers think upgrading to a balcony cabin automatically guarantees a better cruise. The photos look incredible. Imagine drinking coffee while watching the sunrise over the ocean or relaxing with the sound of the waves outside your room. It's easy to see why cruise lines advertise balcony cabins as one of the best upgrades available. But here's the catch. Many travelers barely spend any time in their cabin. Picture a couple sailing on a 7-night Caribbean Carnival cruise. They happily pay an extra $900 for a balcony cabin because it feels like the right way to cruise. Once on board, their days are packed with shore excursions, pool activities, live shows, comedy clubs, specialty dining, and exploring the ship. By the end of the week, they realize they only used the balcony a handful of times, mainly for a quick photo and one morning coffee. That expensive upgrade could have covered multiple shore excursions, a premium dining experience, or even reduced the overall cost of the vacation. Now, that doesn't mean balcony cabins are a bad choice. If you're sailing to Alaska, Norway, or on a longer cruise with several sea days, they can absolutely be worth the investment. Scenic itineraries give you much more opportunity to enjoy the private outdoor space. Only pay for a balcony cabin when your itinerary includes breathtaking scenery or multiple sea days. If your cruise is port-intensive, save the money and invest it in unforgettable experiences ashore instead. 2. Priority boarding packages. Paying extra to board the cruise ship first sounds exciting, but for most passengers, it's one of the least valuable upgrades you can buy. Cruise lines market priority boarding as an exclusive VIP experience. You're told you'll skip the crowds, get on board faster, and start your vacation before everyone else. It sounds like the perfect way to begin your cruise. But most passengers don't realize how little difference it often makes. Imagine arriving at the cruise terminal for your Carnival sailing. You've paid extra for priority boarding, expecting to save a significant amount of time. After checking in, you walk through security and wait for your boarding group. A few minutes later, you're invited on board. The problem? The standard boarding groups begin entering shortly afterward. In many cases, the difference is only 20 to 30 minutes. During that short time, most restaurants aren't fully open, your cabin usually isn't ready yet, and many onboard activities haven't even started. You end up sitting in a crowded buffet or wandering the decks waiting for access to your room. Meanwhile, passengers who didn't purchase the upgrade board a little later and enjoy almost the exact same experience. Of course, priority boarding can make sense for travelers with mobility concerns or those who simply value getting on board as early as possible. But for the average cruiser, it rarely changes the vacation in any meaningful way. Arrive during your assigned embarkation time, complete online check-in before your cruise, and save the extra money for something you'll actually enjoy once you're on board. 3. Unlimited Wi-Fi packages for everyone. Cruise lines make unlimited Wi-Fi sound essential, but many passengers end up paying for internet they barely use. Before every cruise, you'll see promotions encouraging you to purchase premium internet packages. The idea of staying connected sounds comforting. You can upload vacation photos, answer emails, stream videos, and stay in touch with family back home. But here's what usually happens. A family of 4 purchases 4 unlimited Wi-Fi packages before boarding because they assume everyone will need internet throughout the trip. The first day, everyone checks social media constantly. By day 2, they're relaxing by the pool. By day 3, they're exploring beautiful Caribbean ports. By the end of the cruise, the phones spend more time inside beach bags than in anyone's hands. Most passengers quickly realize they booked a cruise to escape everyday life, not to spend hours staring at screens. Premium internet is also slower than many travelers expect, especially during busy hours when thousands of passengers are online at the same time. Unless you're working remotely or absolutely need constant access, unlimited Wi-Fi often becomes one of the most underused upgrades on the ship. Many experienced cruisers intentionally disconnect. They enjoy the vacation, take photos throughout the day, and upload everything once they're back on land. If you only need occasional internet access, purchase a smaller package, share one plan with your travel partner, or skip Wi-Fi completely and enjoy a true digital vacation. For premium beverage packages you won't fully use. An unlimited drink package can look like a fantastic deal, but only if you actually use it enough to justify the cost. Cruise advertisements make these packages incredibly tempting. Unlimited cocktails by the pool, specialty coffees every morning, fresh juices, bottled water, soft drinks, and premium beverages whenever you want them. It sounds like incredible value, but many passengers forget one important detail. You aren't on board all day. Imagine a couple sailing through the Caribbean. They purchased the premium beverage package before departure because they believe they'll drink enough to save money. Then reality sets in. Several days are spent exploring ports where drinks aren't included. One evening they're too tired after a longshore excursion. Another day they choose water because of the hot weather. By the end of the cruise, they've consumed far fewer drinks than they needed to break even. The package wasn't a bargain. It actually cost them more than buying drinks individually. Drink packages work best for passengers who genuinely enjoy multiple beverages throughout every sea day. But if you're a light drinker or spending lots of time off the ship, the math often doesn't work in your favor. Estimate how many drinks you'll realistically consume each day before buying any package. If you're unsure, pay as you go. You may end up spending much less. 5. Specialty dining every single night. Many first-time cruisers believe specialty restaurants are automatically better than the main dining room, but that's not always true. Cruise lines proudly advertise steakhouses, sushi bars, Italian restaurants, and upscale dining experiences. The menus look amazing, and it's easy to assume you'll miss out if you don't book them. So some passengers reserve specialty dining every evening. At first, everything feels luxurious, but after a few nights, they begin to realize something. They've completely skipped the main dining room. They missed themed dinners, signature desserts, live entertainment, and the friendly waitstaff who remember their names and favorite meals. Meanwhile, they're paying extra every single night for experiences that often aren't dramatically different from the complimentary dining already included in the cruise fare. Don't misunderstand. Specialty restaurants can absolutely be excellent. Many are worth trying at least once. The mistake is believing you need them every evening to enjoy great food. Experienced cruisers often choose 1 or 2 specialty dinners as a treat while enjoying the included restaurants the rest of the cruise. That balance gives them the best of both worlds without dramatically increasing the vacation cost. Reserve 1 or 2 specialty dining experiences for your cruise, then enjoy the excellent complimentary restaurants you've already paid for. 6. Spa Thermal Suite Passes. The spa may be one of the most relaxing places on the cruise ship, but a full-week spa pass isn't always the smart purchase you think it is. Walking through the spa during embarkation day feels incredibly tempting. Soft music, warm lighting, heated loungers, steam rooms, thermal pools. Everything is designed to convince you that complete relaxation is only one purchase away. Many passengers buy the weekly thermal suite pass immediately. Then their schedule fills up. Pool activities, comedy shows, Broadway-style performances, trivia games, shore excursions, special dinners. Before they know it, they've visited the spa only once or twice. A passenger who planned to relax every afternoon suddenly realizes they've spent most of the cruise exploring ports or enjoying onboard entertainment instead. The expensive spa upgrade quietly becomes one of the least used purchases of the vacation. This doesn't mean the spa isn't wonderful. For passengers taking longer cruises or those planning a wellness-focused trip, it can absolutely be worth it. The problem is buying a full-week package before knowing how much free time you'll actually have. If your cruise line offers daily spa access, try a single-day pass first. If you love the experience and know you'll return several times, then consider upgrading later. 7. VIP seating for cruise shows. Paying extra for VIP seats sounds like the best way to enjoy the entertainment, but most passengers won't notice enough of a difference to justify the price. Cruise lines know their Broadway-style productions, comedy shows, and live performances are major attractions. That's why some ships offer premium seating or exclusive entertainment packages that promise the best views in the house. But here's what many cruisers discover after paying for them. A family books VIP seating for several evening shows, believing they'll be much closer to the stage. They arrive expecting an unforgettable experience, only to realize the regular seating, just a few rows behind, offers nearly the same view. Most cruise ship theaters are carefully designed, so almost every seat has good sight lines. Unless you're in a very large venue or attending a limited capacity performance, the difference between premium and standard seating is often surprisingly small. Experienced cruisers know a simple trick. Instead of paying extra, they arrive 20 to 30 minutes early, choose excellent seats for free, and enjoy the same production without spending another dollar. The entertainment itself doesn't change. The performers don't interact more with VIP guests. You're simply paying for convenience. Skip the VIP seating package, arrive a little early for popular shows, and use the money you save on something that creates lasting memories, like a shore excursion or specialty dinner. 8. Expensive cruise photo packages. Unlimited photo packages sound like a bargain, until you realize how few pictures you'll actually keep. From the moment you step on board, photographers seem to be everywhere. At embarkation, during formal nights, at dinner, around the pool, even while leaving the ship for shore excursions. It's easy to think, we'll probably want every photo. So families often purchase the unlimited package before the cruise even begins. After 7 days, they return home and start looking through hundreds of pictures. Many are duplicates. Some aren't flattering. Others include backgrounds they don't really like. In the end, they only download or print a small fraction of the images they paid for. Meanwhile, smartphones have become incredibly powerful cameras. Many passengers end up taking better, more personal photos themselves throughout the cruise than the professional photographers captured. That doesn't mean cruise photography isn't worthwhile. Professional formal night portraits can become wonderful keepsakes. The mistake is paying for unlimited access before knowing how many photos you'll actually want. Wait until later in the cruise, review your pictures first, and purchase only the individual photos you truly love instead of automatically buying the most expensive package. 9. Premium airport transfers. Cruise line airport transfers may seem convenient, but they're not always the best value. Many passengers automatically purchase Carnival, Royal Caribbean, MSC, or NCL airport transfers because they assume it's the safest option. And for some travelers, it absolutely is. But many people never compare prices. Imagine arriving in Miami before your cruise. The cruise line offers transportation directly from the airport to the terminal for a premium price. Without checking alternatives, you book it immediately. Later, you discover that a taxi, rideshare, or reputable shuttle service would have cost significantly less and gotten you there just as quickly. Official transfers also operate on fixed schedules. That sometimes means waiting for additional passengers before leaving the airport. Instead of heading directly to the cruise terminal, you may spend extra time sitting on the bus. Experienced cruisers compare every transportation option before making a decision. For larger groups, rideshare services can often provide even greater savings because the fare is shared between several people. However, if you're unfamiliar with the destination, traveling internationally, or arriving during bad weather, official cruise transfers may still offer valuable peace of mind. Compare official cruise transfers with taxis, rideshare apps, and local shuttle services before booking. Choose the option that offers the best balance of price, convenience, and reliability. 10. Expensive cabin celebration packages. Decorating your cabin for a birthday, anniversary, or honeymoon sounds memorable, but many passengers spend far more than necessary. Cruise lines offer celebration packages featuring balloons, banners, cakes, chocolates, flowers, and themed decorations waiting inside your cabin when you arrive. The photos look fantastic. Everything feels special. And for many travelers celebrating an important milestone, it's hard to resist. But here's what often happens. A couple celebrating an anniversary purchases a deluxe decoration package for more than $100. They admire it for a few minutes after boarding. Then they leave to explore the ship. For the rest of the week, they spend most of their time at restaurants, shows, pools, casinos, shore excursions, and entertainment venues. The beautifully decorated cabin sits empty for much of the cruise. Many passengers later admit the decorations looked nice, but didn't actually improve the vacation. The real memories came from experiences, not balloons taped to the wall. If you're celebrating something truly meaningful, a few simple decorations or thoughtful surprises can still make the trip feel special without costing a fortune. Skip the expensive cabin decoration packages and spend that money on an unforgettable experience, like a specialty dinner, couples activity, or unique shore excursion that you'll remember long after the cruise ends. 11. Premium shore excursion upgrades. The most expensive shore excursion isn't always the best one. Cruise lines love offering VIP or premium versions of popular shore excursions. Private beach access, upgraded transportation, exclusive lunch, front-of-the-line privileges. It all sounds like an experience you simply can't miss. But here's what many passengers discover. Imagine two families visiting the same Caribbean island. One books the standard beach excursion. The other pays nearly twice as much for the premium version, expecting a completely different experience. Once they arrive, both families end up at the same beach. They swim in the same ocean. They enjoy the same sunshine. The only noticeable differences are reserved lounge chairs, a complimentary drink, and a slightly quieter section of the beach. For some travelers, those extras are worth the price. For many others, they're not. Cruise brochures naturally focus on luxury upgrades because they increase onboard revenue. But experienced cruisers know that the true highlight of most shore excursions isn't the upgraded package, it's the destination itself. The memories come from snorkeling with colorful fish, exploring historic towns, hiking through rainforests, or relaxing on beautiful beaches, not from whether your towel was folded a little nicer. Before upgrading any excursion, compare exactly what's included. Sometimes you're paying hundreds of dollars for conveniences that won't make a meaningful difference once your adventure begins. Read recent passenger reviews, compare standard and premium excursions side by side, and only pay extra if the additional benefits genuinely match your travel style. 12. Onboard shopping, exclusive upgrade offers. One of the easiest ways to overspend on a cruise is believing every onboard sale is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. As you walk through the shopping promenade, you'll hear phrases like "today only," "exclusive cruise pricing," and "limited-time luxury upgrade." Those words are designed to create urgency. Passengers often believe they'll never see these prices again. A traveler walks into the jewelry shop intending to browse for a few minutes. Soon they're being shown premium watches, upgraded warranties, designer handbags, or luxury bundles that promise incredible savings. The salesperson explains that the promotion ends tonight. Suddenly, a purchase that wasn't even planned becomes an expensive impulse decision. After returning home, many passengers discover similar products available online for the same price, or sometimes even less. That's not to say cruise shopping is always a bad deal. Certain duty-free items and exclusive cruise merchandise can absolutely be worthwhile. The mistake is assuming every special offer is automatically a bargain simply because you're on board. Experienced cruisers rarely make expensive purchases on the spot. They compare prices. They think about the purchase overnight. If they still want the item the next day, then they consider buying it. Never let a countdown timer or sales pitch pressure you into an expensive purchase. Compare prices first. Give yourself time to think, and buy only what you truly plan to own. 13. Cruise line travel protection without comparing options. Many passengers automatically buy the cruise line's travel protection, but it isn't always the best value. During the booking process, you'll almost always be offered travel protection. It sounds like the responsible thing to do. After all, you're protecting a vacation worth thousands of dollars. Most passengers simply click yes without comparing alternatives. But here's the catch. Cruise line insurance is designed primarily around protecting your cruise booking. Independent travel insurance companies often provide broader medical coverage, higher emergency evacuation limits, stronger trip interruption benefits, and more flexibility. Imagine two passengers sailing on the same cruise. One purchases the cruise line's protection. The other spends a little time comparing independent policies before booking. Months later, an unexpected emergency forces both travelers to cancel. One policy covers only part of the financial loss. The other provides significantly better reimbursement and additional protection for flights, hotels, and medical expenses. The difference wasn't luck. It was research. That doesn't mean cruise line protection is a poor choice. For some travelers, it's convenient and perfectly adequate. The problem is assuming it's automatically the best option simply because it's offered during checkout. Experienced cruisers always compare coverage, not just price. They read what's included, understand the exclusions, and choose the policy that fits their specific trip. Before purchasing any travel protection, compare several insurance providers, read the coverage details carefully, and choose the policy that offers the best protection for your cruise, not just the easiest one to buy. Cruise lines offer dozens of upgrades, and some of them can absolutely improve your vacation. But the smartest cruisers know one simple rule. Just because an upgrade is available doesn't mean it's worth paying for. Whether it's a balcony cabin you barely use, an unlimited drink package that never pays for itself, expensive photo bundles, VIP seating, or premium shore excursions, the key is choosing upgrades that match your travel style, not the cruise line sales pitch. The money you save can often create far better memories through amazing shore excursions, unique experiences in port, or even another cruise in the future. Now it's your turn. Which cruise upgrade do you think is the biggest waste of money? Let everyone know in the comments below. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more cruise secrets, money-saving tips, and insider advice, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload.